Akademiks can't ride no wave.
Did y'all see last night the BT Awards went down? Okay, so the BT Awards went on last night, right? Kai Cenat, is streaming the whole thing, right? They had a bunch of streamers there, but Kai Cenat specifically, who is one of the biggest streamers. There was a moment where Kai Cenat runs into Wale the rapper, except he didn't know who he was. He didn't recognize him. This is the moment here. Now, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it again. I hope nobody, and I know what the reaction is going to be with me saying this, even though I'm saying it out of place of honesty. Okay? I'm saying this out of place of honesty, but I know people are going to be like, yo, you're Asian content creators. It's the YN's turn right now, and you're hating. They're going to say I'm hating, but I'm not hating. I just want to be very blunt. Hip-hop is doing way too much dick riding of streamers. Let me just be very correct. And again, I'm not hating. I know y'all going to think I'm hating. I promise I'm not hating. The streamer community, which I'm part of that too. I'm just not that big over there. I'm bigger on the hip-hop side. The streamer community don't give a fuck about y'all rappers. I want y'all to be very clear. It don't matter if they come to stream your event, the BT Hip Hop or Awards. I want to see what these ratings look like. They're probably going to come out today. Hopefully went up a little bit. It's been down in the dumps, but Kendrick did show up. Kendrick showed up for the first time in like 10, 15 years. People and kids who watch streams, you will never get them to leave Kai's stream to come watch your shit. I've been saying this for the longest. There has to be different ways of collaboration happening. And I'm not speaking necessarily to this Wale interaction. I'm speaking about hip-hop is dick riding streamers. But they're thinking there's a crossover. There is no crossover. I'm telling you it's no crossover. It don't matter if they stream your album. Them niggas is not clicking off. They're consuming Kai Cenat. They're not consuming you. Okay? Also, the streamers are bigger than the average rapper. This is like a humbling moment. Kai doesn't need to know Wale. Kai's never said he's a hip-hop aficionado, even though his platform and the size would make him qualified to be a hip-hop platform or whatever you might want to call it. He could do whatever he wants. I know Wale was probably like, what the hell? Now, he didn't see this at first, but you have 300,000 people watching Kai. I want to be very precise on what that means. Kai's audience is 300,000 people. They're never going to BT. And that's another thing, BT. They're never coming to you. The people watching Kai watch on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. They'll never say, okay, let's put our smartphone away. Let's put our iPad away. Let's turn on linear TV. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. However, it does make it pop for a day on social media. Like, this shit was lit yesterday. For me, I'm watching like a mishandling of what could be. I'm watching failing platforms thinking that the newer platforms give a fuck about them. BT. Kai and Speed could stream y'all event. At the end of the event, they're going to watch the replay on Kai and Speed's channel. Nobody's going to BT. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Same with y'all rappers. Y'all, when y'all go live, when y'all high off y'all weed, y'all in the studio making a bunch of garbage, there's only 4,000 people watching you. You get on Kai's stream, there's 120,000 people watching you. You think that eventually you're going to cross over that audience to you. Newsflash. 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 Unless y'all about to come into streaming, it doesn't work like that. Streaming is one of the, it's the greatest conundrum. You're going to see articles written about this soon because it's hard to mobilize that audience to care about anything but streams. It's hard. I guarantee. I know this. And again, I hope nobody's taking it as I'm lying. I'm not lying. Kai is amazing. He's the best. He's the greatest ever. But all of these people, you know what this reminds me of? Is when Spotify was giving out deals to everybody. Yo, you're popping. Let's get a deal. No. Shit, even these days, I'm just trying to learn how to mobilize y'all. Yo, I got a live show. I know, shit, yo, you know what it says right here? I got 23,000 people. Yo, I got a live show. I only need 500 of y'all to buy tickets. It's my birthday. Okay, finally. Okay, we good. But the point of what I'm saying is that the streaming audience isn't easily mobilized like other audiences. What we're going to realize, and we'll see it in about a year, trust me, it's like the Oracle. All of these people, they're going to either have buyer's remorse or they're going to be like, we didn't gain anything from it. And this is where I'm happy for Kai. Because as a streamer, you benefit from this. You're now around these celebrities, but I'm going to be honest with you. People who watch Kai, I hate to tell y'all labels, y'all, you know, especially like MTV and BET, nobody gives a fuck about your television station. I'm pretty sure you showed half of Kai's audience a TV remote. They're like, what is this? They did use to their phone. They're not leaving the platform. Now, I have an idea, but I don't think it will work because you have to blow up entire industries. It's $1 billion problem. Kai cannot, and again, I have to say I'm not hating. Kai give you a stimmy for the day. He can't make your station pop. Niggas, like, after last night, niggas is still back watching Kai. They're never gonna BT. Here's my solution. BT and all these other people, even rap. Y'all labels who think, yo, we're gonna go let's put our rapper in the booth with Max. Now it's gonna really sell the album. Max's audience love Max. I mean, Max's audience is a little bit more music related, so that works a little bit more. But Kai or Speed, they fuck with music, but bro, people love Kai for Kai. They love Kai for Kai, my nigga. So here's the solution, but it won't happen because it's too costly. Stop bringing Kai to BT, and BT, you come to where Kai's at. That's what you got to do. What does that mean? You're trying to take his audience and convert it to linear, to more people paying for a cable subscription or maybe a online streaming subscription for BT Plus or whatever y'all call it. Won't happen. What y'all need to do, BT, go get a Twitch channel. That's what y'all need to do. Not necessarily a Twitch channel, but if y'all realize, and by the way, also here's the thing too, this is another thing. There's advertisers and people like TV stations, they're trying to value what the average worth of the eyeballs on, say, a streamer's platform is worth. What does that mean? It means when they have, let's think about people who historically on TV used to sell a lot of, or used to make a lot of money. They always say, like, say Fox News or CNN, Tucker Carlson was making a lot of money. Anderson Cooper, like, whatever. The reason why that is that how it works is that those time slots, prime time, you hear that a lot. Prime time means more money and more eyeballs that have purchasing power is going to be there. I don't know yet if it's proven that, yes, Kai's generating, look, by the way, again, it's no hate, this is business. Kai has 131,000 subscribers. That's $5 per person. That's over $500,000. His subscription revenues generating. You add to it all the ads and everything else, a couple $1 million per month, right? If you extrapolate it and you look at how TV works, TV isn't necessarily off eyeballs. They target demographics. It's a reason why their best and most important shows come on when people are off work, and they strategically place ads at places on shows where people who they feel have higher earning potential and purchasing power will be. Again, this is why I'm watching this constant mix. By the way, I love it for the streamers. The streamers should milk the shit out of it, because the problem with BT, every year they keep going down and down and down. Maybe this year they'll stagnate or go up a little bit, and that'll be good. Actually, they'll probably go up a good amount because Kendrick was there. Yeah, Kendrick was there. Kendrick moves the needle. Yeah. But I only say that to say, rappers, and this is not towards Wale, y'all are starting to look a little bit down bad. Y'all are starting to look a little bit down bad. Because Kai Cenat, Speed, whoever the streamers are, including myself, and again, I'm small on that streamer totem pole, can't save you. Y'all need to figure out a model instead of thinking you need to placate to a streamer. Because what happened after this clip was Wale confronting Kai. And it wasn't aggressive, but he said, bro, you know I'm making... Now, respectfully, Wale, I love you. This made you look the craziest. You're a Grammy Award-winning rapper, been on so many tours. You're a phenomenal artist. This was what made you look crazy. Because here's the thing. We're seeing it in real time. And this is what I've always said. Kids run the entire industry. They might not have the purchasing power, but attention is power. Like, I always joke, NBA Youngboy, his fan base, they the PS4 crowd. But it's so many of them. So now the entire industry looks at NBA Youngboy as a certain... NBA Youngboy, sales-wise, doesn't do much, but stream-wise, he does. So anyway, to make a long story short, I know we got some shit to do, but my point is this. I think linear TV, shows like BT, and also the rap community, labels, and I see the labels, and by the way, I'm speaking out against shit. They throw me the bag for the streamer shit too. I'm good. So I'm not saying nothing that, I hope there's no way you could misconstrue like, oh, act feel it. No. The bag continues, okay? The bag continues. But I do have to say, as a fan of hip-hop, it is a little bit like y'all are looking a little down bad. Maintain your aura, please. Maintain your aura a little bit, please. My solution, stop placating and almost, it's like you're begging for these streamers' fans to come fuck with you. If anything, go do what DDG did. Just go to where they at. Now, DDG's an enigma because DDG is a content creator all throughout. But I'm watching rappers. Yo, Wale is a 10-year, 15-year veteran. He looked like a SoundCloud rapper right here. I'm sorry. And Wale, I'll fuck with you. Me and you talk recently. I'm not trying to disrespect you, bro. But I'm saying this to say, streaming is a great, amazing thing with a huge fan base. And I hope rappers start thinking in a different way how to capitalize off that. Not chase it for approval. I hope that made sense. And I hope you don't take that and say, oh, Ak is hating because, you know what I mean, he not Kai. I hope you don't take it as that. And even if you do, fuck it. I don't know what to tell you. But I think I made a lot of sense in trying to say there is beautiful synergy among music and streamers when it's both sides given. This is the handshake that should happen with music and streamers. For a long time, people like content creators were ignored because like, you ain't nobody. Now, Kai gets to get that cosign. Remember I told you I went on Everyday Struggle for the cosign. He gets a cosign. He's sitting next to Snoop Dogg. He gets to sit next to Snoop Dogg. That's lit. You look at Kai and be like, that's that nigga right there. Good. But when I'm watching rappers, it's like they don't know how to deal with that or properly benefit from it. That's a problem. Kai, and again, that's why I'm loving it for the streamers, but I'm looking at it for the rappers. Some of y'all looking down bad. And this is not only a Wale thing. I'm just saying, it's making y'all look either irrelevant, it's making y'all look lesser than, and also at times, y'all got to understand the era of what streaming is. Most of this shit is for clips. This is all for clips. So that's a clip that is going to last longer and be more influential than people saying, oh, let's go check this guy out. I'll back up from this point and I'll get back to the Diddy trial.